Where are you as a species when the people who are paying taxes to you get murdered because they don't agree with how you are running the business?
Yeah, we ain't doing that.
We're not doing that here. There's where the problem comes in.
We out to a certain, like, if you fucking up the algorithm, what's going on? You come here like, yeah, I'm gonna get rid of cancer. Shit go change.
But that's Big Pharma now. Yeah. Big Pharma will sell you suntan lotion that gives you cancer and then sell you the medicine at a high price to treat it when they could have prevented it in the beginning and they got the cure for it.
I feel like that's like a super high level of game banging. Like, legally.
And this is why we see places like Chicago where they've watched for years gangster shit paid off.
If you do it smart.
Smart. We just seen President Trump violate Article 2 and international law enforced by NATO. They broke several international laws by arresting President Maduro in Venezuela. And then what did Senator Rubio say? He said, we don't care what NATO says because NATO empowers dictators. History was written by the best group of killers, bro.
So what that's going to do, though? Like, that going to cause some problems?
Actually, it's going to stabilize a lot of things because now people know, wait a second.
These niggas not playing.
They not playing. On Christmas night, President Trump bombed a Boko Haram terrorist sect in Nigeria. They've already killed 40,000 Christians in Nigeria throughout the year.
In a genocide.
On Christmas night, he told them Merry Christmas. Bombed them. No 75 virgins for y'all. The people of Nigeria sent hundreds of thousands of videos thanking the president. Strength through peace is the only way to police human beings. Because if you wasn't strong, how many more motherfuckers would have played with you? So can you blame a presidential campaign for showing force? Because JSOC is outside. And when JSOC is outside, you better be careful. And JSOC, for everybody watching, is Delta Force, Special Operations. You know, the best warriors in the world. Shout out John McPhee. I've been able to train with them, doing CQB. You know what I'm saying? Doing stuff like that. And you realize real fast that it's one thing to have weapons, another thing to be able to use them. Because what did President Maduro do? Once he seen there might be a military invasion, he enacted an act to arm 4.5 million people with weapons in Venezuela.
Don't look like that shit work.
They took the president of the country in 3 hours.
So they said 15 minutes they had him out.
15 minutes, he gone.
Yeah, in and out, 15 minutes.
4 hours later, he in New York, in Rikers. He was the president of a nation.
That's crazy.
And this is what I try to tell people. You know, I got military connections. You know, I've been on base in Germany. I've been on base in Kenya. You know, shout out to my boys in the Ranger battalions, my boys. And you learn real fast that when I seen President Maduro giving his speech from Miraflores, taunting President Trump, I said he got 24 hours.
What you think about the Colombian president?
Oh, the Colombian president.
He popping this shit, right?
Yeah. I'm going to tell him something because he runs the biggest trafficking organization outside of Scientology. And your days is numbered, my boy. Because without Venezuela, Cuba is going to fall. 32 Cubans died protecting Maduro. Cuba took over Venezuela. Those guys in the Cuban intelligence agencies, they kept Fidel Castro alive his whole life. He died of natural causes. That's hard to do. Them boys is the best. They not better than American warriors. Point blank period. It's by a long shot.
I think if you look at history, it's whoever has the biggest army, the biggest population. Those are the people that throughout history they control the world, right?
Absolutely.
But every nation Every great nation fell. Do you believe that's true about America? One day it could fall?
If the Democrats would have won, America would have failed. Without us taking Venezuela, we would have lost the entire East Coast to Chinese hypersonic missiles.